What's up, y'all? I'm driving down to Miami. Good news, haven't did a video in a while because things have changed. My daughter got a heart transplant. She's out of the hospital and she's doing really, really well. So things are kind of settling back to what they were, minus the appointments and stuff that are weekly now. When it was 2 times a week when she first got out. She got a heart transplant on March 22nd, I believe. I gotta look at my calendar. It's marked, so we're gonna have like a celebration. We're gonna have a little celebration every year on that day because it's a significant day. To be honest, obviously. But yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really good. Excuse me for my shaky hand. I'm driving, so. But yeah, I haven't done a video in a while, so I'm just gonna do some updates. So right now, I'm in the process of getting some things together to spend some more time with my kid, getting some legal matters together because that's what's important. And I was threatened last week. Every man who has a baby mama, who you guys are not civil with, especially, you understand this, is that no matter how much you're willing and dealing and try to cooperate, if you don't live in the same household, for the most part, you're just not gonna agree with shit. And since our kid, is sick, well, better now, but she's gonna be she's on medication for the rest of her life. It's a little different. So I'll run you through a scenario that happened like about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, after she got out of the hospital. Her mom was all adamant about me not taking her out. I had after she got a transplant, I stayed there for a week, went back to work in the military. I'm in the Air Force, and I would come down and visit, and she was like, "Well, I don't want you to take her anywhere until you do 2 days or more, but just you and her." And doing her medicine. Mind you that she has been taking her everywhere. I found that out. I didn't find out through her. I found it out through other means. So, she wants, and she told the social worker there, who I don't like, the main one working with us, I don't like her because she's biased. I just don't like her at the hospital. And, we had this whole big ass argument and everything else. I ended up compromising that I could do like a day and a half, and that's it, And it's still bullshit. I still think it's bullshit because I was doing her medicine when we were in the hospital. We were still doing her medicine. We had to show them that we were competent about doing it. But anyway, got that out of the way. So last week, I came up. I bought an Airbnb. Shout out to Airbnb because that shit is. Without Airbnb, I'd be spending hundreds of dollars on hotels. I'm only there for a night. But Airbnb, $30, $20, and someone to watch my dog. So I took her last week, went to a park, fed some ducks. It was kind of warm. It wasn't too bad. It was warm. I put sunblock on her, like everything else. Gave her adequate water whenever she needed it. Even told her, hey man, you gotta drink water before we start playing. And me being the semi-nice guy that I am, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna send my child's mom photos of our daughter's day out. Do that, and she's like, she goes in. What are you doing taking her outside? What are you doing taking her to a park? Blah, 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 blah. And I didn't answer. I didn't want to. At this point, I don't answer bullshit like that. I called up the heart transplant team and said, hey, is it all right for me to do this? They said, yeah, absolutely. Just make sure you put sunblock on and everything else. And then I was like, I told my daughter's mom, hey, call the heart transplant. I said, I talked with the transplant team and they said it was good. So I don't know why you're fucking worrying. In the story, so I thought. I'm driving back home that night and I get a message from her mom, my ex's mom, she's 10 times worse than her. This bitch, and I will refer to her as a bitch always. This stupid bitch was like, I mean, so I can recall. She was like, you threatened her. She made a threat to me. She was like, you did 2 stupid fucking things, blah blah. You're always putting our daughter, my daughter's life at risk and shit. You know, if something happens to you, I'm coming after you. You better watch your back. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I was like, with all due respect, shut the fuck up and block me. And then she kept going. I said, if you threaten me again, I'm gonna see your ass in jail. And she said, do it, bitch, do it. Obviously, I sent all that message to the right people, and the stuff's in the works. So this is what I'm dealing with. I mean, I've dealt with it before. It's not the first time that her mom has tried to strong arm me or try to cuss me out. And this is the thing, you know, my daughter's mom is, and I'm gonna bring it there. My daughter's mom is white, and obviously I'm in Florida right now, so there's a lot. I mean, even if I wasn't in Florida, even I was inside California, it wouldn't fucking matter. But the fact of the matter is this: is that we know, I know, and you all know that even if this bitch were to confront me and try to put her hands on me, and if I knock her the fuck out with this one good 2-piece and a biscuit, hold the biscuit, I'd probably go to jail. Even if she initiated the assault, if I punch her, I will go to jail because I use too much for, you already know, you know, black man terrorizing old woman. You know, when clearly the message say she threatened me, you better watch your back. So this is just a little thing for all you gentlemen out there who have similar situations, or you feel that the situation could go in that direction, because God knows we all dislike our stepmothers, our ex's stepmother, married, if you were married to them, or if you're not married to them, because they don't like you. They don't like you. You can be the best father ever, but they'll try to make you out to be the worst. You know, I just got done watching a video by Minister Jap about new laws on child support in Illinois. How, you know, it used to be a percentile of how much money you were making. Now it's, and only your money, the non-custodial parent. But now the new law states that the custodial parent's income is factored in too. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, that means that you are going to be paying significantly less if your ex is making any sort of money, which most of these bitches are. Most of these bitches are. They're making money, but it's not factored in. The non-custodial parent is usually paying, which is usually the guy, is paying the bulk of the money, and that's good news. It's not down here in Florida yet, but it'll get here. That's how states normally work. It'll start to branch out. I see a new law that passed in Florida though that I think it's starting July 1st, just like the Illinois one, is that if you are late on your child support, it used to be you can get your license suspended. Now that's not the case. I just skimmed through the article. I didn't really read it too well, but I know it has something to do with not getting your license suspended or some kind of grace period or something like that. So that's some good news for you gentlemen who are kind of behind your child support, because God knows that shit's expensive. You know, this whole presidency with Donald Trump, you know, although I have my views about him, can't really make them public because I'm in the military. Definitely he's making some changes to Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, not Social Security, but welfare, all that stuff. And I believe obviously it's going to hurt some people and it's going to help some people. Obviously we're only going to hear from the people that is hurting and everything, but there's two sides to each coin. I will say this: I don't support him. I don't support Donald Trump, but I'm kind of curious as to how this is all going to play out. We'll see. But yeah, nothing else that's pretty much going on. That's nothing else that's going on except that. Should be getting in about an hour or so. Got a message from her already saying, I thought you were supposed to be here at 1 when I clearly said 1 or 2. It's 13:44 now. I'm 3 hours away. So cut me some fucking slack. Never that, you know. It's all good. But yeah. I'm gonna end it now. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys can I can see you guys on the flip. Be safe and be easy.